Well, hello again, everyone. Today is Wednesday now, and I'm headed back to the Bristol Motor Speedway to work on my booth some more. But, passing through Johnson City, I just couldn't help myself. I had to stop at G2K. It's a used media store that specializes mostly in used video games. I got a few pro tips for you guys. Now, this is a chain used video game store, so it's going to be hard to get deals here. But if you have one of these, this is what they call the big blue card. If you have one of these, you automatically get 10% off of everything. How do you get one of these? Well, actually, all you have to do is ask. When you make your first purchase, say, can I get one of the blue cards? And they will give it to you, and from that point on, you get 10% off. Now, being as this is Tennessee, sales tax is something like 9.7%, so really all this does is make it tax-free. So, there's that. Also, they have incredible sales from time to time, so keep an eye on that. So you can't get very good deals haggling with them, but if you are patient, you can get sales. They have great Thanksgiving sales. And they don't give you much of a warning either. You just have to keep an eye on it. Their sales are really good. And the resurfacing machines they have in here are top of the line. I've been able to bring DVDs and games in here that other places said they could not repair. And they can do it here. Something about their resurfacing machines. And but they're $4 for each one. But if you bring in, I think it's 3, the third one is free. So if you're going to come in and take advantage of their top-of-the-line resurfacer, get yourself a good stack of games to bring in all at one time. Yeah.
In the know, not necessarily, but make them do stuff, that I can do.
See, now, if you're going to put stuff behind glass, these guys at least know how to do it. This way you can see everything. The titles, the prices, everything's alphabetical, completely visible to the eye.
Okay, love, how late?
There were archers on the roof.
It's fault or your fault?
It got, I'm like, oh my god. It blew up.
Take a look at this. Okami for the DS. Being as Okami requires you to draw shapes as part of the game, seems like the DS would be the perfect console to play it on. But it's also out there for the Wii and the PlayStation 2. I don't think I've ever seen it for the original Xbox, but I'll bet this might even be a totally different version, because none of those other versions have this little girl on the front. I'd like to get this, but $15? I don't know. My goodness, this is a case here that makes me want to drool. I don't even have Yoshi's Island. Oh my goodness. And look at this nice PlayStation 2 section down here. Some of these I actually have. I caught the PlayStation 2 on the upswing. I've got Dark Clouds 2 right there. I found that in a thrift store for $5. I've got this one right here, which is a fantastic game. I don't have any. Well, I have Time Splitters. I do have Time Splitters. And then the original PlayStation section. Now, they've redone this since I've been here last. This is nicely done. It even goes all the way around. Look at those shelves. The shelves of nicely organized original PlayStation games.
He's like, well, what if it gets broken? And I was like, I'll take that chance, man.
Oh, such an underrated game right here. Made on the same engine as Descent.
$379.99 at Sam.
Can we open that box and there's a laptop in there?
I have never played this. I don't know what this is.
I don't know what's happening.
I mean, I know it's Judge Dredd, but could it possibly be better than the PlayStation 2 game, or maybe even close to as good?
And I was like, I'm just going to bring mine.
I'll have to look this one up. I did notice this. Micro Machines has a long history of really good games. I don't know if I've got this one. I really should inventory my games, but I don't think I do. $10. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it. Oh man, it's even got the manual. This one is tempting. Then again, Thanksgiving is coming up, so I might want to wait on it. I should have been aware of the time warp that happens when I'm in that kind of store. I really need to be getting back over to the track to set up. Anyway, let me go ahead and show you what I got. To start off with, Kung Fu Heroes for the Nintendo Entertainment System, the original 8-bit guy. I know I keep saying that my cartridge collecting days are over and then I keep buying them. But this was a common that is still reasonably priced and really good. So when I saw it, why not? Go ahead and get it. Put it on the shelf. Alright, then I got Radiant Stories. This is an action RPG where you don't actually have to read all the dialogue. I think they've got a lot of voice acting in there. And you don't have to take turns. You can actually swing the sword. It looks like a good story, and well, hey, it's made by Square Enix. So, there's that. It's got good reviews for $15. You know, I really like these kinds of things. I really, really enjoy Champions of Norath. Been looking for something engaging to even get close to it. Maybe this will be it. Then I got Fighting Evolution. Capcom's Fighting Evolution. I got this one because it's a compilation of old 16-bit games. You can see the list of them on the back here. There they are. Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3. What is that? Darkstalkers and Red Earth. So that is a total of 5 games, 5 16-bit games, all in one. And this one $10 CD. So, yeah, and I've never even played Street Fighter 3, or Darkstalkers, or Red Earth. So that's going to be a new experience for me. And so I got that one. Then there's this one, this mech fighting game. This is Battle Engine Equal. I looked up some gameplay footage on YouTube, and it looks like there's a really good map system, a really good tutorial, plenty of actual teammates speaking to you over the radio to give you a good instruction so you won't be lost and wandering around. And everybody's saying that there's a good variety of enemies to fight, and that you can switch from ground to air pretty quickly. You can like transform from a mech into a jet. So I gotta play this. I really want to play. It's only $8, so I got that one. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the find of the day, and you saw it when I found it. This one, Judge Dredd, for the original PlayStation. Now, why is this such a good find? Because it supports the Gun Con, ladies and gentlemen. This one is a Gun Con game. If you don't know what that means it is a light gun game. You don't play it with just the controller. If you want to, you can get the plastic gun out and fire away at the screen. So this is a House of the Dead style video game, light gun video game, featuring Judge Dredd. How can you get much better than that? For only $7, I've been trying to get as many of the light gun games for the original PlayStation as I can get, and I didn't even know this one existed. Found it today. Really happy to get it. Really, really happy to get it. So, Judge Dredd, since the Sylvester Stallone movie, I found another movie, the one that was made recently, that was really underrated, that was really good, and the PlayStation 2 game and original PlayStation games are all good. So, you guys don't look at the Sylvester Stallone movie and think that is all that Judge Dredd is. Terrible.
You betray the law!
There's a lot of good comics, there's a lot of good games, and there's a really good movie out there. I know it's a remake, but give it a chance, it's really good. So that's it. Alright, so I guess I better be getting to work now. Going into the Coliseum now. Got a gorgeous sunset view going on right now. Well, it's only a little after 5 o'clock. Wonder how much work they're going to let me put in before I have to go. Well, it has gotten late, but here we are. This is the way my booth looks now. I would say it's a far cry better than that empty space we saw on the first day. As far as these felt curtains go, believe it or not, there is one seam in here, but I think I hit it pretty good. That's it right there. One seam. The rest of it is just, you know, looped over the rail. And this is all half-inch galvanized piping, so it's a lot sturdier and looks a little better. So there you go. That's it for today. This is late Wednesday night. I still have tomorrow and then Friday morning. So I've got to get the sign put up here somehow and all the examples put around, and I really need new examples, new Christmas theme examples, so I'm going to have to take some time and make some of those. But it's looking good. I think we're going to have a good Christmas season. Don't forget to hit the like button, rate, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave comments, questions, requests, and I will see you guys again on the next video. First time I've ever seen a Benji, and this was in a Home Depot. Wow, it's a real Benji. Thank you, awesome. Well, there's one you don't see every day. We got 2 ambulances on a flatbed being towed by a fifth wheel on a single pickup truck. I don't know what kind it is. It's got F/4 written right there on the side, but that could be the commercial right there. F/4, when the rescuers need rescuing.